Meeting? Did you tell them you have a release in 2 days? Wait, is the YouTube stream working? Why does it show a black screen? Is it not working? It's working. It's working. Sounds more insane in real life, though. You know, it makes me wonder, because I would love to have, like, planes and helicopters in the zombie game. I wonder, like, what point of the apocalypse would we still have, like, technology like that in the air and whatnot? Earlier in the year, you said you were hoping to be done with the project by done? By June? By done? What is by done? Was that copium? Did you really think you could do it? Well, this is our list, so I don't know. I think we're like very close to done. We're getting pretty close. And honestly, there's probably some stuff in here I could probably do as a little post update, like some of the localization stuff. But yeah, I remember the end of February being tossed around. There was a period of time where I was like really trying to work hard to. The thing is, the beginning of the year got a little rocky because then I started doing contract work, and those had tight timelines. And I'm still doing contract work right now that has a very tight timeline, due like next week. So I'm like trying to I'm trying to balance the two of them as much as I can. So, yep, Ego. Are we there yet? We're there soon-ish. We can see the finish line. We can smell it. We can smell the finish line. Now we're just doing a bunch of stupid customization stuff that nobody really cares about. White pants. Should we do white pants? We already have black pants, so I'm wondering if we should do white pants. Throw some white pants in there. Let's throw some white pants in there. You know, let's just throw some white pants. Let me export this real quick for texturing. Okay. Now I open up Substance Painter. I really wanted to get the game done last month. Now, we did get a lot of stuff done. Like, it's just a matter of finishing all this other stuff. Add in achievements, so a few more achievements that I want to put in, which luckily we have the systems for. It just checks if we've completed certain levels. Easy. And then suit customization stuff. And then we just have to lay out the unlocks throughout the game for the customization, which that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Probably add more text, which means we're going to have to pay more localization. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then, yeah. Yeah, good times. What am I looking at? Normal suit. I think it's this one. Yeah. Normal suit. I think it's this one. I can't tell. Of course, I got the wrong materials set up. Hold on. Okay. When is my new coffee machine due to arrive? I'm supposed to get the grinder today, and hopefully everything's working well. And then I think I'm supposed to... UPS is kind of weird. They tell me the delivery date, like a prediction, and then they remove the delivery date. All I know is I think my machine's now in Canada. So... which is weird because I bought it from a Canadian company, or a company that's in Canada that says they stock in Canada, and then they shipped it from the US. So I'm probably gonna have to pay duties and taxes and hopefully not a tariff. That would fucking suck. I would be so pissed off. I sent them a support ticket and they haven't gotten back to me. Motherfucker. GTA 6 is coming to PC in 2027. We all know that they're going to delay GTA 7 by a year. Because they know people will buy it on console first, and then they'll buy it on PC afterwards. They know. They've done this before. They know. It's their formula. It's how they make more money. And it fucking works. And it works. It works. So good job, gaming community. Really voting with your wallet. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why is the color on that like that? But yeah, whatever. All right. Okay. Oh my God. All of this is fucked. I was hoping I could just change the color and slap it in. But because it's all using projection, a bunch of stuff is messed up. Here's what I'm gonna do. Can't wait to vote with my wallet. Takes out wallet. Come on, just take my money. All right, let's see. Go back to this. Yeah, I guess save it. Did I set up the UVs manually, or did I use some auto stuff? I did my own UVs. I didn't use Substance Painter's thing, if you were wondering. So let's save this as a different thing. Normal suit white. Okay, so we want white with a black tie. Blackish bluish tie. Blackish bluish tie. Dress shirt also white, apparently. Where's tie? Blackish bluish tie. Then the suit white. Mikrus, how's it going? Do I have a suit? Do I own a suit? I got a white suit. What is this? It's apparently nowhere to be found. I don't know what that is. The pants. We're also going to make the pants white. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, this suit is kind of dirty. There's something being added, which is fine. You can make a AAA game. I hope the best for you. Just remember that if you get too much success, you might end up jacking it in San Diego. Huh? Huh? The South Park reference? Sorry, I don't watch South Park. I only watch good shows. I only watch funny shows. Or do I get the materials to use in Substance Painter? Sometimes I make them myself, but you can find some materials on like ArtStation. You can find some stuff there. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to make the dress shirt. The details in the dress shirt. We don't have any details in the dress shirt, man. What? Well, shit. Ah, whatever. Who cares? All right, looking good. Looking real good. You look good. So this is going to be normal suit white. And then we're going to... I just want to export the diffuse. The diffuse, the diffuse, whatever. Every time I make a tutorial, I got a bunch of people in my fucking YouTube comments that are like, why do you pronounce it this way? It's called this. It's not diffuse, it's diffuse. It's, dude, like, man, can you find a fucking hobby? Like, no, you don't have, is this why you don't have friends? You know, like, you do pronounce it weird? Oh my God. Last question, do I have any life advice just in general? Life advice. Man, listen, I'm 27. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Life advice. Yeah, life advice, right. Do I have any life advice? Do I have any life advice? I don't know. Don't order too much food. Like me. You waste your money. Get a good mattress and a good chair, because that's where you spend most of your time. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I'm young. I'm still trying to figure all this out. I'm an idiot. I don't even know where to invest my money. I feel like investing money into stocks is just, especially right now, is like extremely stressful. It's like you wake up, you get your 10K in like, I don't know, ETFs or whatever they're called. And then you're just like constantly stressed out if like your money's going to go down. I don't know. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know what life advice I'd give. I don't know. One material I can't get right is retroreflective materials for traffic cones and street signs. I feel like those have metallic values in them. They're like probably really reflective or glossy, and then they probably have some metallic value. Like, I don't know if you can 100% get an accurate PBR representation of that. I feel like you might have to do some shader fuckery for that to work. I'm enjoying some free Crimson stream before subbing again. And there's no obligation to sub. There's no obligation. I don't expect anybody to sub, so please don't feel forced to. All right, suit white. Suit white. Suit white. We get more channel points by subbing. I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this. Okay, you don't need to. I know exactly where you're going with that. Yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. Oh wait, this is the wrong upper body. I need to import. I need to export and import. Oh shit, I got things everywhere. In 2 years, it'll be 10 years since I found Crimson. Damn. I've been around for a little bit too long. I've been around for too long. It just feels so weird thinking about that. That I've been on this platform for that long. What the? No, but seriously, I need to go get some chicken. Hey, get some chicken, man. Get some chicken. Yeah, Rahul. Why is your UE interface different from others? It's UE4, and I'm using an add-on called Darker Nodes. Darker Nodes. So I want upper 12. And I believe we already have the material set up. Let's see how our bow tie looks. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Looks about as good as I thought it would look. That's fine. It looks a little flat shaded, but that's okay. Now, the problem lies with the dress shirt. Dress shirt has a massive lack of details. Well, let's put the white pants in, I guess. We'll put the lower body pants in. Which luckily I believe is like just lower 2, I think. Clear that, but then we have a material override which is suit white. Wait, you're gonna have so many cosmetics by 1.0? No, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that much. Is this the wrong pair of pants? I think this is the wrong pair of pants. It's highly probable this is the wrong pair of pants. I think it is the wrong pair of pants. I think this is actually pants 01. Which kind of sucks because I hate this one. Does the AutoRig plugin AutoRig for Unreal? Yeah, that's like, I think, one of the big selling points as to why I use AutoRig. Okay, so now you have two options. You could do the white pants, or you could do the black pants, and both of them work pretty well. Cool. Now, I do think we still want to have a different color for this guy. What kind of color combination should we do for this suit? The closed version. Or maybe we keep it. The thing is, I just don't want it to be repeats. We have a lot of black, white, and red. We have a lot of black, white, and red. Maybe I'll just keep it in. Fuck it. Okay, what are some other things we got over here? Nice gray with the dark blue. I like that. Gray with dark blue. We do need some gray. We don't have too much gray. We got this one. But, yeah. You know, Monk, haven't tuned in for a while. The customers are looking great, dude. Nice work. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Golden suit unlock for a no death game completion could be a nice touch. We could do golden. I'm down for that. But do we actually like make it gold or just straight up like a golden color? What's the plan there? Just straight up full on golden? Just straight up gold reflective. We could reuse the white, and then that would be a good base for us to make golden. Here's the thing, though. I don't have a metallic value adjustment here. I added... what's in the other skin? I did add roughness variation, but not metallic. Getting real crazy with it. Getting real crazy with it. I like the gold idea. Suit golden. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to color multiply golden here, which I believe is like right around here. And then roughness multiply 0.1. And then add metallic 1. We got ourselves some... got ourselves some gold, baby! I would like the tie to be not metallic. But alas. Let's see how that's gonna look. So let's duplicate this. This would be lower body, but with suit golden. And then upper body, duplicate that. Material suit golden. We want this on material slot 0. And now we got ourselves a ridiculous golden suit. That's absolutely ridiculous. I might have made it a bit too dark, though. I might have made it a bit too dark. Sure, man, why not? Even the dress shirt is white. It's his golden. The bow tie has metallic value on it. I wouldn't mind the bow tie not having metallic value on it, but, you know, fuck it. We ballin'. We ballin' around here. We ballin'. Yeah, I'm increasing the vibrance a little bit by like 1.5. Do like 1.8. I think if I go a little bit too much, we start getting some weird greenish hues and whatnot in the texture. Cool. There we go. Why not? Am I only using metallic? No, this is it's both metallic and roughness. You could see the back of the room in the reflection capture. You could see the pack of ammo right there. That's funny. Sure, that looks cool. Why not? We ballin'. I love the how you can see the folds in there. Or the kind of folds, I guess. Sure, there you go. Your wish has been granted. Golden gloves and golden glasses. Okay, so gloves. The problem with the gloves right now is that they all use the same color. Mainly because that's an oversight on my end. And it would be a little bit difficult for me to add in a different color for them. Although I should. Like, that could be great, having some white gloves. And just different color gloves could be kind of nice. Should be a reward. All of these are going to be rewards. It's just right now I just don't have that in yet. That is on my task list. Do I have TAA on? No, it's FXAA. Good old FXAA. All right, cool. I don't know how many things we added. We added 2 already. We added 2 more options, which is what I was aiming to do anyways. So we have 2 out of 3. I guess we could add... Like, we already have gray. But I guess we could add this option, gray and blue and whatnot. Could change things up a little bit. Gray and gold. Yes. I guess we could do one more color variation, and that could just be that one, the gray and the blue. Then we could do gray pants with gray shoes. We do have technically this. But I think we could maybe do gray with a dark shirt, and that could look fine. That's cool. That kind of works pretty well with that one. That's cool. Suit for hire, truly the fashion game of 2025. The fashion game of 2025. You unlock this by doing challenges. Yeah, everything would be unlocked by doing challenges. You would just start with the base character like this. You would just have the facial hair, the hair, and the head options are all going to be unlocked. But the actual clothing and stuff, I think these are going to be all unlocks. The accessories, all this stuff. All this other stuff, I think, we'll just have it unlocked. There's not a crazy amount of hairstyles, but like I think if anybody expects this to be like fucking GTA levels of customization, I think they're buying the wrong game, I think. Let's do the gray. Let's do the gray. I kind of like the idea that he doesn't have like a tie or anything. We don't really have anything like that right now. Well, we kind of do, but not really. So I'm wondering if I should maybe make a version without a tie or bow tie. How many times have we reused the three-piece suit? A few times. It's been used a few times. I really hate how the only skin that has like proper dress shirt details is this one. I really didn't. This one has a little bit of details actually. That's not true. But for some reason, this guy doesn't have any dress shirt details, which is really just shit. So let's do gray with dark blue. Without a tie. I like the idea of without a tie. So that would be a different skeleton mesh, but that's okay. So let's go to, I guess we could use this guy right here. It would just be this, which I think is fine. It does kind of mean I should probably put some details in the dress shirt because we're going to see a lot of like nothing. So we might want to go back to our original texture, whichever one it is, hide the tie really quickly so then we can start slapping in some of those dress shirt details, even if it's just a little bit of something. Otherwise, it might look a little empty. And then luckily I can keep this open. I'm actually going to save it as a different file. Let's go here. And then let's go ahead and import that other upper body texture. And then this is going to be, well, we don't have that yet. So keep that open. Let's go here. So we don't care about the tie. That's okay. The pants. Technically, we already have gray. Oh no, that's not true. Because we want gray shoes. We want like the entire getup. So, see here, pants. We're gonna do kind of a gray color. I like that color. And then the shoes. Yeah, I think even the socks we're gonna want like a lighter color. Everything gray. God, I hate how this has no height details, but all the other meshes have details. This is like our old version. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. So for the suit, do gray. What color buttons? Kind of a creamish color. I like it. Kind of like a cream color. And then the dress shirt needs to be like a nice dark blue, which for some reason I think is the base color, this base here. So we're gonna go kind of a little bit more blue. Cool. What kind of color belt should we do? Black? Maybe gray? Gray belt? Also gray. Walk it. Cool. Good up, Adrian. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Sweet. That's the new color set for this one. So I guess maybe the shirt, we might want to make it a bit. Yeah, cool. A red belt? Red belt? Gray. Where did we just export that? There it is. Duplicate that. Suit, gray. And all we got to change here is this to gray. And that's it, I think. Cool. Now we set up our customization option. So upper body. This is going to be, I think, upper 13. That's the one. And then we're going to want our pair of pants, which I believe drives from this. And then we do suit gray again. Okay. Now we should have our nice gray suit option. There's a bit of clipping going on there. Not too happy about that. It's like the same gray, but not the same gray color. So I think that looks all right. Cool. I like the color difference, the dark blue and everything. It does make it unique. That's technically the 3 new suit options. And I think 3 new pair of pants. So technically, we could say these are done. Yeah. Until we feel bored and want to put more colors in if we want to for some reason. We just have to figure out all of these unlocks first before we add more shit. Okay. All right. Now what? Now we have to do the accessories. Well, then let me check my messages and stuff. Give me a second, because I have no clue when my meeting is. I'm in the clear for now. I'm in the clear. Okay, so I guess the next piece of the puzzle are the accessories. I also gotta fix these we gotta fix the like collars or whatever you would call that. What do you call those? The things around here. What do you call those? There's a word for it. I forget what it's called. It's not collars. Wait, it is collars. Is it? The cuffs. Cuffs. Yes, that's it. I gotta fix the cuffs clipping the hand. Oh god. Oh man. Hold on, my I'll go down later. My grinder arrived. But I gotta go pick it up. I'll go later. Accessories, last piece of the puzzle. Last piece of the pie. Hopefully people like the different colors. I'm sure there's gonna be someone unhappy like, I wanted this color, and I'm sure they'll probably fucking throw a fit, but oh well. Whatever, man. Okay. Let me save this. And then go back to the task list. So we need to make a hat, which I'm thinking is probably gonna be like a fedora. Probably something like that. We need a beanie, which I'm thinking is probably gonna look a bit like a beanie. I don't know how else. It's just a beanie, bro. It's just a beanie. I could literally just duplicate my bald ass character's head and just fucking solidify it. Sorry. And then done. What else are you gonna do for a beanie? It's a fucking beanie. And then face mask. Pretty easy, I think. For the face mask. Another pair of glasses. I don't know what kind of glasses we're gonna do. Maybe some like aviators could look kind of cool. We don't really have aviators. We only have like this one and this one. I'm sure we could probably make a ton of glasses options. I feel like aviators would be a good, like, different thing. I feel like, I don't know. Aviators could be cool. And then, what's the last one? Couple beard options. Right, so, because of how this system is built, I'm not going to put the... I'm not going to put the beard in the facial hair section. I know that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to put them in the accessories section because I got the system for it. And I don't want to implement the system into the facial hair section that then requires a mesh and all this bullshit. Okay, but then the question is, if we do a couple beards... This is literally... I'm literally only adding in beards because someone asked me to. One person asked me to put beards in. I could save myself the fucking trouble by not doing it, but I'll put them in. Here's the problem. What if I don't put in the beard the guy wants me to put in the game? What kind of beards we got? Okay, what kind of beards? What's a beard? What's like a common beard that we should put in the game? We could put 2 in. What's 2 common beard settings we should put in the game? I don't even know how this will look. If I reuse my, like, hair on the top and do it for the beard. Maybe with a couple, like, changes on reflections and whatnot. The ancient Chinese Kung Fu beard. Ancient Kung Fu beard. No, we're not gonna put the... No, okay, listen, no. I gotta put in more generic beard options into the game. Brigham Young beard. Brigham Young beard. That's a long ass beard. Yeah, I'm starting to rethink this fucking beard idea, okay? I'm really starting to rethink this beard idea. Long beard with swinging physics. You guys are ridiculous. Yes, you guys are ridiculous, dude. Physics-based beard. Okay, next question. Okay, what about beards that, like, Assassin or Hitman movies have had? How about that? Hitman beards. Oh, no. Oh, God. No, not Hitman with a beard. No, like, just, like, Assassin beards. Now it's going to show me fucking Assassin's Creed. Every single time I search up Assassin, I get Assassin's Creed. It's awful. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find much. Man, I don't know what kind of beards to do, man. That's tough. We should just see if it would even look good at all. Like, that would probably be the first thing we'd have to see, is if it would even, if I can even make it look good or look okay. We'll do that last. Might be a stretch. Brother, what the hell is that? That's not real. I refuse to believe that's real. I'm gonna say that's not real. Guy turned his beard into a cage. Nah, that cage wasn't real. Maybe the rest of the beard was real, but not the cage. All right, beanie. Let's throw in a beanie. Should be pretty easy. Didn't clock you as a beard expert. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I can't even grow a beard. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Can't grow one yet? I can't grow one at all. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for the beanie. It's literally just select the top of his head. Then we're going to duplicate it. And now he's got a bald cap on. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and do a big, nice, juicy cut. Now, I would delete this, but I might need this edge. Like, I might need it. So then that way, this doesn't fuck up or anything. All right. 5 push-ups. Hold on. I'd prefer one of these. Oh, my knee. Your 5 push-ups have been completed. Yeah, I can't grow a beard. I literally can't. I grow hair here. Like, if I let this grow, I'm gonna look like one of those guys that, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna look weird. One, two, three, 4, 5. Dude, what? What do you mean? Label it as a toque? As a what? A toque? I don't know what the fuck that is. Do the push-ups on the couch on screen, otherwise you could be pushing up food into your mouth for all we know. Oh, I definitely am not pushing up food in my mouth. I'd be a lot happier if I was fucking pushing up food in my mouth on stream. Trust me. I'd be a lot happier. I'd be a pretty fucking happy camper if that was what I was doing. That doesn't really look like a beanie. Looks more like he's got a really big brain. You know? It's like he's got a really Big brain. If I do this, I end up messing up the head. But I think the thing is, I don't think we care too much because I don't think his head's gonna like morph at all. I don't think we have any like morphing going on there. We don't have any deformation here. Uh-oh. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Medieval bowl cut. Hey, okay, thank you guys. You guys have an amazing eyeballs. I know it looks fucked. It looks... How do I make it not look like his fucking brain? It looks like I'm making a fucking hairstyle for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, man. It needs a fold? How about you fold these? These what exactly? D's. Maybe it does need that fold. Maybe if it just doesn't have a fold, it just doesn't look right. Maybe it just literally, like, just needs a fold. A lot of geometry for a really shitty model. Come on, Blender. You're embarrassing me here, man. You're embarrassing me. Now it looks like he cooks at like one of those like fucking restaurants. This is awful. This is awful. I hate this. This is the worst thing I've tried to make in a while. This order coming right up. Like so much of this is the worst thing. It looks like Hitman in a fucking disguise. Seems like a Peaky Blinder. When's the last time you've watched Peaky Blinders? Yeah. I don't know if I see Peaky Blinders. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Stop! The amount of key bindings you must know how to use this shit? That ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. Oh, the bottom doesn't have any thickness. What do you mean the bottom doesn't have any thickness? Let's apply the solidify. Let's not do that. Let's not regret our decisions today. Beanie. You're gonna kill me. Canadians call beanies tooks? What are you, a fucking Canadian? You don't know that. No one calls it a took here. I don't even know what that is. Will it look better with the texture? Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know, but it looks a lot like just Hitman. It looks so bad, dude. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What a mess. What an absolute mess. What a mess. What a mess this is. Maybe it'll look fine. Except for that one part of geometry that looks really bad. Yeah, maybe with the texture this will look fine. I don't know. I just can't get the silhouette to look right. It just doesn't feel right. He looks so silly. he looks so silly, dude. He looks so silly. Oh my god. Beanie. Did I edit his head? Why does it look like he's got a dent? Oh no, that's the beanie. No, stop. He literally looks like a hitman. He stole this guy. He stole this fucking fit from like a hipster, and like now he's wearing it. It's one of the tech guys. I think I know. I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what I need. I think I know what I need to do. We can cover the ear, but what we need to do, based on what I can see, am I trying to make a haircut or a winter cap? Listen, I think it looks like a winter cap now. Okay, let's be real. Or a beanie. I feel like he looks like a beanie now. That looks pretty... That's my brain right now. Ask your girlfriend what it's called. She's from Canada. She won't know what a took is called. I like that. No one knows what that is. No one always know what that is. Okay. That looks all right. I really thought making a beanie would be a lot easier than this. Like I literally just wanted to make the same beanie that I forgot his name. Le Français. I forget his name. I just wanted to make a beanie like that, like a really simple style, and then I ended up making like a hipster beanie, and because I just don't, I couldn't get the original to work. What? Why did my beanie turn into like what looks to be like a coffee bean? Oh, that solidify modifier was a huge mistake. Good enough, I guess. This I'd like a little bit of thickness on. Doesn't really make much sense, huh? Probably be a lot tighter to the head. We got some geometry to clean. We got some shit to clean up. Let me add a weighted normal. Looks much better with a weighted normal. Like insanely better. I need to download Blender to play with. You can download it right now. Why wait? Just to clear the seams. Yeah, it looks all right. Slow internet, can't download and watch the stream. It's like 50 megabytes, I think. How much? How big is Blender these days? I actually don't know how big Blender is these days. Also need to prepare for the disappointment as not being good at Blender. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to learn it and whatnot. You know what I mean? Give yourself a bit of time. Seriously, I thought the actor in the picture had a medieval hairstyle, but he's actually wearing a beanie. Yeah, he's bald. he's bald. He's not bald. He's got some hair, but he's got like a buzz cut. That's his hair. That's a beanie. Have you never seen this movie before? Okay, I can't lie. I saw Leon the Professional. I actually saw this like maybe a couple years ago, which it's a pretty old movie. And I only just saw it like a couple years ago. It's a weird movie in retrospect. It, like, I guess a little bit, I suppose. But there's worse. I feel like there's worse. Like, I'd argue a really weird movie would be, I have a picture of them in here. I forgot the movie. I keep forgetting what the movie is called. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Wow, I am blind. I'm blind. Maybe I don't have a picture of it here. I swear I did. Black white suits, black tie, aiming guns. There's no way. Am I going crazy? I think I'm actually going crazy. I must have deleted the image. It's not in here. What's that one movie called where... Oh, God. I swear I had that image in here. Am I going crazy? I must have deleted it. Because I don't see it at all. Yep. Oh well. It was the one movie I was thinking about. There's like a really weird scene that's just like super unnecessary, in my opinion. It had John Travolta in it. That movie's weird. It's good and also weird. Like there's scenes that just not necessary at all. I saw it and I was like, very off-putting. Blender's come a long way. It seems like it has a robust modeling tool set, but I don't think I'll ever leave Max and Maya. Hey, use whatever you want to use. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. There we go. Do you guys see the Pulp Fiction thing in here? Am I crazy? Maybe I just never put the image in here. I don't think I ever... It's possible I just never put the image in here. Yeah, use whatever you want to use. I just use Blender because I've been using it for the longest time. But honestly, if I started with Maya, I'd probably just stick with Maya if I was using it. Honestly. I'm not one of those elitists that are going to be like, you should use this or you're cringe. There's a lot of cringe fuckers that are like that. Not going to be like that. Listen, I got a lot of other better things to be doing than doing shit like that. Yeah, I don't see the Pulp Fiction. Maybe it's when I search up references of Suits, I see Pulp Fiction, but I don't see it. Okay, Beanie. This is probably as close as I'll get to a Beanie, but man, it is fucking confusing me because it really just looks like I'm looking at like Hitman. Oh no, the back of the beanie is on the female head mesh. It's like really whatever, I don't care. I'm over it, man. Get me the fuck out of here. I wish there was a better open source software for Photoshop. Yeah, I really don't think there's any good alternatives to Photoshop. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm just too Photoshop pilled. My Photoshop license is expiring in a month, and that's when I'm gonna be forced to learn Affinity. Which I'm not looking forward to because my minimal experience with Affinity has not been... I don't like it. But Adobe had their wise idea of getting rid of the photography 20 gigabyte plan is pushing me away. So fuck you, Adobe. That's the last strand. Zero Photoshop alternatives, not even close. Yeah, like none of them really come close. Honestly, they really don't. None of them really come close. They really don't come close. It's just, man, I'm really pissed off at them getting rid of the 20 gigabyte plan and then just making everything way more expensive. And honestly, at that point, I would probably just rather... I would probably just rather move to something different. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it seems like they have not. I just don't think they're bringing back the 20 gigabyte plan. I remember I tried to contact the support for Adobe for the Photoshop plan, and their support is fucking just awful. It's awful. I remember I used to use GIMP like 15 years ago when I was a kid. Storage is so cheap, why get rid of it? It's because the 20 gigabyte plan was the cheapest plan for you to get Photoshop. It was the cheapest way to get Photoshop. And I guess Lightroom, which I don't care about Lightroom. It was the cheapest way. And they basically removed that. So yeah. Yeah, I probably just won't use Photoshop again. Although, I don't know, we'll see. If I can't get into Affinity, which like, I don't know, we'll see. I really just don't like Affinity's workflow. I'm just too used to, I'm too used to Photoshop's workflow. So trying to switch might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but... They don't need to have good customer service, no competition. Where are you going to go? I literally was contacting them because I canceled my my 20 gigabyte plan a while back, which I regretted, to be honest. And then I regretted it even more when I found out that they just completely got rid of the plan. So I canceled my 20 gigabyte annual plan at the worst fucking time. Like, canceled the renewal. So I just contact them. I'm like, hey, can you cancel my cancellation for renewal so it just renews? And the guy that was on the fucking support line did not fucking understand. And by the end of the support ticket, they were like, hey, I can add Adobe Acrobat AI to your thing. Would you like me to add it? I'm like, no, bitch. End this support ticket. End the chat. They're like so invasive about it. And then a couple other people showed me their support like experiences. One of them like was about to get like their plan renewed and everything. And then they tried so hard to add the Adobe Acrobat to their fucking cart. It's like, no, don't add that. It's like such fucking rocky waters. So shit. So dog shit. Look for CS6 online, still the GOAT. Honestly, is like, can you buy like a CS6 license online these days still? I was using 2020. What am I using right now? 2021. And it works pretty well. Like, I don't think you could buy CS6 anymore these days, can you? Because that was the last perpetual license, if I remember correctly, was CS6. What did CS6 even look like? Honestly, it looks just the same. Well, besides the rounded borders and gradients, not a big fan of the rounded box gradients on the UI, but like it looks like it just does the exact same job, if not probably better. Only on torrent. I don't want to crack any of my software. I feel like it goes down a slippery slope. I know I'm not telling anyone not to do it or to do it, but for me, I just prefer not to, you know, get into that. All right, we got our beanie. Now we just need to UV unwrap it. For some reason, this piece is separated from the rest of it, which I guess makes sense. I think I could. I could probably just unwrap it. Just like this. Let me see if that does anything good for us. Where's the seams on a beanie? Are there any seams on a beanie? I feel like there are, right? Are there not seams on a beanie? Beanie. Right down the middle. Like right down the middle. Right here for some reason. It's kind of funny. I guess we'll just leave it like that. Single tile pack. I'm going to move this away from the edge just so we don't get any of that weird pixel stuff that happens. Good enough. All right. Let's see if we could just export it and then I just give it a generic cloth material and let's see if it'll look fine. We'll find out. Wait, hold on. Let's do some testing here. Yeah, it looks about right. So, this is a beanie. This is going to be... What did I call the accessories? That, I guess. All right. Hair, heads. I guess we'll put it a part of heads. Now to find the file. Honestly, this could technically be this could technically just be a honestly, that looks fine. I really don't think we need more than that. It could... What was I thinking? I don't know why... I can't... Where's my brain? Brain? Hello? What was I saying? This could be a... oh, a static mesh. Like, literally just attached to the head, but our system uses skeletal meshes, so honestly, we're just gonna stick with that, just because I'm not about to go out of my way for this shit. Nope. So let's see here. We got hat. I think this is our first hat, in theory. We need a full Leon look. Well, we got the glasses and everything, so... Now, I don't know if the beanie... It doesn't look very accurate to the Leon look, but... Because I feel like he has like a really tight beanie that's like right on just the top of his head. So we'll see. So I actually don't think we have a hat yet. So we're going to actually have to create a new accessory thing for it. Looks good to me. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, plane shift. How's it going? Not too bad. We're doing some character customization stuff. We're adding in hats. The classic Valve. The Valve method. I believe I have a function in here for clearing the accessories. There we go. So here we clear that. Then I'm going to need to put the hat in. I know this looks chaotic. It is a little chaotic. Okay. Probably could have been done better, but this is our system. I think we have everything hooked up, which is good. So now we just need to add the accessory, which we have. He is not following the same animation. Which I'm pretty sure we do that somewhere. I don't know where we do that, but we do follow the animation right here in the level blueprint, apparently. Okay, now it should work. With certain hairstyles, it's just gonna look like a... Oh, dude, hell yeah. It's a bit dark. We should probably, we might actually want to give it a texture. But low-key, that looks great. I actually love the fact that we don't fix it based on if you're wearing any hair. So ideally, you'd want to go bald. Or have like a buzz cut or something. That's the Leon look right there. Or I feel like it is. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, I think we do want to give it a texture. I think I wouldn't mind giving it a bit of a texture. Like a proper material. Like the balaclava, the balaclava material is way too fucking dark. We just need to tone that down a little bit. There's no way it's that dark. This looks way darker than it actually is. It might be the dirt. I don't know. But we just might want to give it a different material, to be honest. Cool. We have a bandana. It's on the list. Face mask. Face mask is indeed on the list. Wait, can you wear a beanie and a balaclava? Apparently so. I'm really wondering if maybe the gloves, we should have made it a skeletal mesh, but whatever. The texture gives it the indie look. It gives it the indie look. Gives it the indie vibe. Okay, beanie's cool. I love how you can wear it with other clothing. It's it's like an attachment, and it kind of makes the hair look fuller, which is great. Love that. Love that for the game. Love that for the game. That's fine with me. Some people think it's a bug. To me, it's a feature. Now, what does suck is that it doesn't like work very well with the other head options, but oh well. Dreads ponytail, I'll pay. If I have any like assets that are like dreads, I could do it, but yeah. Seems like it should cancel out the hair category. Honestly, I'm just letting it happen. I'm just letting it happen. I'll just let it happen. I'll just let it happen. Give the player full control over. The beanie does clip over the mask though, but whatever. Character looks like BP No Money. Some people have said that. I have heard about that. I think it's just a fucking facial hair. Once you remove the facial hair, it's like... Does it still look like him? Oui. Are you considering some kind of special item like unlockables? All of these are going to be unlockables. All of the clothing are going to be unlocked. Like the gold suit. Still got the OG. What are these called again? Handlebars? I'm pretty sure these are literally called handlebars. This is the OG facial hair. I should change these thumbnails though, because they don't really represent the colors very well. Like, look at that. Like, the white, it just looks way more full, but then when you actually click on it, it's not as full. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool. Beanie, done. Beanie, done. Hold on, let me check my messages. I don't know when... I have a meeting, I just don't know what hour it's at. They're making a platinum skin for playing through the entire game on the hardest difficulty, getting perfection on each one while wearing the gold skin or chrome. I don't know if I can make anything while wearing a specific skin. I'd have to like add that in, which I'm kind of just like feature locked right now. The only things I'll be doing is like fixing bugs or like little things like the new tooltip stuff not working or being bugged. I think I have a bug there that's like showing up. So I think in terms of like things like platinum and whatnot, I think I'm just like, if you wear a specific skin, it gives you another skin. I think I'll probably just hold off on that just because I would have to make, I'd have to make a whole new save file that basically keeps track of every level you've ever played with a specific skin. Which, you know, I could do that, but I just, for the sake of time and not adding, it's not about adding it, it's about the bugs that could potentially appear upon that, you know, having to modify the save file stuff and all that kind of stuff. And albeit it probably wouldn't cause too many bugs, but I just if we're gonna add something, I'll just make it so you unlock it if you play through the entire game on the hardest difficulty. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do that, right? That would probably be what I'd end up doing. Which I think I have the system for that. I don't remember actually. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put more variants. I think this is it for now. Unless I have like maybe spare time, but there is no such thing as spare time because I want to fucking finish this at some point. So shadow of the glasses? Does the character doesn't have a shadow? No, there's just no shadows on. Oh wait, yo, the head doesn't have a shadow. You're right. What? That's kind of funny. I did not realize that. Hold on. I probably got to go, guys. I got to do some little work stuff, but I think this is a good progress stream. Gonna have to start taking screenshots of all this shit. But pretty good progress, I think. What are we at? 8? Just have 4 left here, I think. This is done. Color variations done. Done. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I gotta go quick. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I might stream this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend, I guess. Yeah. Goodbye. See you later. Toodly doo. Yeah.